Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Conversations with Sakina and your monthly snapshot to determine what might be in store for you for the month of November 2024. And we're going to do things a little differently this time. We're going to use the Bagua Feng Shui Bagua categories. And I'm going to pull one card for each of the 9 categories for you and see where we're headed. So let us split the deck here. First category is wealth and abundance. So we have the Two of Wands here. So with the Two of Wands, I feel as though there is obviously a creative decision that you need to make. Something may be in the planning stages right now, something creative for you, Capricorn, and you need to make a decision about whether or not this is going to put you in a position where maybe this is about money. Maybe it's about just doing something that you really enjoy. And it could be such a thing as you have a regular job here and you have the opportunity to take what maybe you've determined to be your hobby or thought was your hobby, and being able to not work that job or deciding not to work that job and instead to see what you can do with that hobby. Is it going to be abundance enough for you? Will it be able to create money to live on, kind of thing? So this is not saying jump out there and quit your job. This is saying take a look at your options and kind of do the pros and cons and see what you come up with that way. Very important not to make an instantaneous decision. So that is the wealth and abundance category, Capricorn. So let's see, category 2 is fame and reputation. Splitting the deck. We have the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords is a message card, obviously, some kind of communication, news coming in, that kind of thing. So it could be, Capricorn, that you're going to receive some kind of news in November concerning your fame, your reputation. This is also a card of study, a card of learning. And I feel as though perhaps you have an idea about something that you want to be known for. Maybe you want to write a book, and that's what this is about. Get started writing that book. Maybe you want to do a talk show. And again, that's what this is about, getting started with that and building your reputation, building your fame. So this can be about any number of things that concern words and thought. And that's words and thought in writing and speaking and any of those. So I feel like your fame and reputation is based around this for the month of November, Capricorn. So next in line here is love and marriage. And of course, we don't have all married Capricorns and we don't have all single Capricorns. So we're going to try and cover both here. Had a card flipped the wrong way. Okay, so splitting the deck. All right, we have the Ten of Cups. Well, this is looking like a very fulfilled kind of life, very loving life. If you're married and you have a family, I feel like the month of November is going to feel absolutely phenomenal for you. Everything is going to be kind of together. There's not going to be a lot of conflict and that kind of thing. Life is going to feel very fulfilling to you, and you're going to be very content with the way life is going for you with family at this point. And if you're single, this is kind of the same. You're going to find people that you might even feel are family. maybe really good friends, maybe your best friend, maybe a new tribe, or just a tribe you've been a part of for a long time. And you're going to feel very comfortable with these people. So even though you're single, it doesn't really matter. You're not going to be alone. You're still going to feel very good about life, very good about how you feel. So single or married, it's going to be a fantastic month. November is. So next category would be family. And this is family on the physical, which if you're not married, then that means probably extended family like siblings and parents. But this also means past loved ones, ancestors. Let's see where that stands. Okay. Sorry, had two cards there. We have the Eight of Coins. Now, this little guy in this card, he has, I believe, found all these little round balls. And he's taken a hammer and he has flattened every one of them. So he's worked really, really hard, and he's very, very proud of what he has done here. He feels as though he's perfected something about himself, perfected something about his life in general. And I feel like for the month of November, kind of similar to this 10 of Cups, I feel like with family, you are feeling very good. You've worked very hard with your relationships in family, whether this be with parents, whether this be with siblings, whether this is your husband, wife, and children. You've worked very hard with this and you're feeling very good. But this is also telling you that that work is really never done, but you're mastering it slow but sure. So Capricorn, that's November for family. Now we're going to health and well-being, and keeping in mind that I'm not a doctor, so if you have any mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual situations, seek out professional help if you feel you need it. Okay. Okay, so health and well-being, we're seeing the Three of Cups here. And I feel as though this is telling you that through the month of November, things are going to be really wonderful. And you're going to feel especially emotionally happy. As, again, 10 of Cups and 8 of Coins, it seems to be a really happy month when it comes to dealing with family and other people. So that obviously always gives the feeling of celebration. And it might be saying for, maybe have a party or go to a party and enjoy time with other people. That will raise your frequency and make you feel even better. But I feel as though November is a month to celebrate in the health and well-being area. Whatever that means for you, Capricorn. All right, so now we're going to look at children and creativity. And again, I don't have to split the deck every time, but I just feel called to do so. So we have the Empress. If you have children, you know that this is kind of the ultimate mother card. You're being called to be the ultimate mother, to be extremely creative for the month of November, and very nurturing, very loving, to create an environment that just feels very good to your children. And if this is creativity based and you have no children, Capricorn, we're looking at making yourself feel very nurtured and cared for in a creative way. This is mothering yourself, more or less. So if you need a spa time, book a spa time if you can. If you can't book a spa time because money is a little bit tight, find a way to take a bath with candlelight and just relax. Do something for you in a mothering way, a caring and nurturing way. And not just one time in November. This is for the month of November. So give yourself some extra care and love in November, Capricorn. And even if you have children, you can be included in this mothering and nurturing and caring for yourself, just as you do your children. So next category is knowledge and skills. So let's see where that stands for the month of November, Capricorn. All right. We have the Seven of Cups. Oh, this looks like a month. November looks like a month of choices. Looks like you're going to have a lot of choices that appeal to you, where your knowledge and skills are concerned. And this could be such a thing as trying to decide what it is that you want to do with life. You know, maybe you're tired of things over here and it's time to create and build something new. The Seven is a growth and foundation card. So whatever this is, it's telling you in the month of November, whatever you choose, you need to build a really good foundation so that whatever you build doesn't collapse. Instead, it will grow strong. So be very discerning about what this card may depict for you in the knowledge and skills department, what choices that you need to make in those areas and how to build them, how to use them, how to grow them. Okay, so now we're moving forward to career and life path. Sometimes being one and the same, sometimes not. Okay. We have the King of Swords. This is a strong card, okay? It means several things to me. With the King of Swords, one of the first things I think about is the Akashic Records. And I feel like for some of you, this is saying you might want to explore your Akashic Records if you're having a little trouble determining what your career, what your life path is all about. The Akashic Records will give you information that is very truthful and very useful. The other way to look at this card is you are already somebody who has kind of cornered the market for yourself in the area of truth, communication, ideas. Maybe you've already come up with an idea that has brought you to the top of the food chain, so to speak, in that area. Whatever it is, I feel like it has something to do with communication. It has something to do with beliefs. It has something to do with ideas. But you are very strong in whatever this is. Maybe you've written a book and you've published it now. Maybe you want to write a book and have been considering becoming a writer. And again, this category is career and life path. So November has something to do with words, thoughts, beliefs, and being very, very powerful in those areas. All right, so Capricorn, let's take a look at the last category, which is travel and helpful people. And helpful people are those who perhaps have mentored you or could mentor you. It could be partnerships in business. It could be anyone you learn from as helpful people. All right. We have strength. Now, just looking at this card, you can see that she is taming that beast. And whereas it's a full-grown lion, it is much smaller than her, when in fact we know the reality of it is a lion can be huge and much bigger than we are. So I feel like with this strength, in November, it might be a good idea for you to partner up with strong people. It might be a good idea for you to be strong for other people. Be the mentor. I mean, you've got it going on here, whatever this is. So, I feel like you can be extra strong for other people. Extra strong for yourself, even, for November. If there happens to be something going on that requires strength, it's saying that you definitely have it in you. You do. And as for travel, I can never really get a whole lot here from travel. But, if you have ever wanted to go to Africa, perhaps, the month of November, it might be saying that might be a good idea. However, I really think that the mentorship or the helpful people, looking at helping yourself. And there is a deck called the Tarot of the Abyss that I enjoy using very much. And in that deck, it shows the lion and the woman side by side. And it is my card with my guide that says, I'm standing here with you. I am right beside you, ready to help anytime you need me. And that could be, Capricorn, what this card is also saying for you is that your guides, your spirit team is saying, if you need us, here we are. So Capricorn, that is what the month of November is sharing in each of the 9 categories. So let's see where it goes. Take care.